And now my Wi-Fi or my internet ain't working. Here we go. Hey everybody, Spider here, DeFi Car Podcast, of course. Being joined by the Flores brothers, man. How you doing, guys?
How you doing, Spider? Hey, we're doing great, Spider. It's great to have you.
No,
Great
no,
to be back.
likewise, man. I know it's been a while, dude. I mean, the last time I saw you guys was at one of your events, of course, way back. But man, you guys just had a recent event go on, man. Where did that go in? What city?
We had it in Pflugerville, right side of Austin, and we went old school, man. We took it back to the bar we used to start where we started the event, the whole inception of TCWC.
Okay.
He built a nice pavilion out there, 685 backyard in Pflugerville. It's a really nice venue. It's kind of a biker bar scene. Um, we took it back there. It was great. It was kind of a homecoming per se. It was fantastic. We were just kind of trying to finish the year out, our last event
Yeah.
of 2023, and it really did surpass my expectations, man. It seems
Yes,
like
bro.
every time TCWC has an event, you really see the passion and how much the fighters and the administration and the fans really want it, man. We've
Yeah.
been in several scenarios where we've had to change venues. I think that happened twice, bro.
Yes, sir.
And where other organizations or other people may have thrown in the towel, heck no, man. The fighters came together, the fans came together. I had Christian Smith one time. He's throwing chairs in the back of his truck. Man,
Yes,
that guy's
bro.
like the Liberace of announcers, man. He don't need to be moving no furniture. He's throwing chairs in the back of his truck, hollering, taking them down to the other venue. It's the passion, man. It's how much people want the Texas Catch Wrestling Coalition, and that's what keeps me going, man.
To show
No,
them what
you know what? One of the things, man, and of course, you're a competitor yourself, man. I mean, you're the event coordinator, you're the voice, you do it all, man. But a lot of the guys that are helping out with the venue, they compete as well, man. I think that's what's freaking crazy, dude. I love it.
It's funny you bring that up, man. I kind of had to let some of those duties go. I'm a man of many hats, even outside of TCWC. So I kind of passed the reins to my little bro. He's
Nice.
taking care of he's taking care of all the event coordinating. He's taking care of all the matchmaking. Um, Really, he's the backbone of the whole deal, man.
Oh damn, dude. Hell yeah, dude.
Honestly, I think that we probably lose a little piece of ourselves every time we set up that 2-ton cage, bro. Uh, and this time around, actually, on that point, this time around, we're gonna be in Spring, Texas.
Yeah.
The cage is already set up. I'm
Nice.
gonna let you in on this because you're a mega fan. You're a super fan. My plan is to make Professor Eddie Avalar's Ground Dwellers facility in Houston, Texas, the new Sportatorium.
Nice.
So
Nice.
the Ground Dwellers in Spring, Texas, on Loetta Road. You probably competed there back during the Kumite.
Yeah.
Used to have the Jiu-Jitsu Kumite there for years. It's a beautiful facility. One of my black belt professors owns it. Eddie Avalar. He's a luminary in the game. I've literally watched him tell people, "Sure, man, you can have your tournament at my place." And then when they ask him, why or whatever, or why he's so willingly, he says for jujitsu, man, for
Yeah.
jujitsu, for the cause, for the
Oh
scene.
yeah.
And I
Yeah.
love that, man. So we're bringing sportatorium style, not pro wrestling. This is real. These are real shoots. This is real submission, catch wrestling in the cage.
real slap
To
knockout bonus.
Spring, Texas. My brother said it. Real slam knockout bonuses.
There you
If
go,
you
man.
slam your opponent and he does not get up, or he does not get up in a timely manner, this man and I are going to reach into our pockets and give you a bonus.
Damn,
Okay.
bro.
Uh, yeah, and on that too, you were saying, you get a lot of. I know one of our podcasts we've had before, one of our interviews before, we're talking about people integrating things into their league or into their
Right.
format that we pulled the trigger on. Yeah, I'm not mad about it. I get people that hit me up all the time. That kind of love the cheese man. They like to talk. so said this, man, and didn't you say that verbatim and blah 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 blah. You know what? We're spreading the gospel, baby.
Yeah.
2 years ago, we pulled the trigger. 2 years ago, we pulled the trigger on submission cage grappling. All right. My brother, my pops, my little brother. All right. Texas Catch Wrestling Club, Texas Catch Wrestling Coalition. 2 weeks after that, you got ONE FC. Their date started their cage submission grappling. Now every ABC league in the nation has their own grappling series.
Yeah.
All right. You got people using my stuff verbatim on interviews, stuff that I say in my rules meeting. Man, no butt scooting, no butt scooting. We're catch wrestlers, bro.
Yeah.
That should be a given. All right.
Yeah.
Just all kinds of stuff. Where I transcend the fighter and promoter bridge. They've all heard it, man. Daddy said it first. Okay. But I'm not mad, man. It's spreading like wildfire. That was our intention, and I'm happy about it. And to all the other promoters out there, when you see Bubba in the street, just call me Padrino. All right? This is the Spanish lesson of the day. Padrino. It means Godfather. The Godfather of catch submission wrestling in the cage.
Yeah.
And while we're on this promo tip, and another thing too, we got some promotions out here talking about, oh, you got to be a heel and you got to be a face. This ain't pro wrestling, okay? This is real shoots. These are real submission grappling. People can be in real grave danger and people can get really hurt, all right? I'm not playing the heel right now. I'm a real-life supervillain.
Yeah.
Ryan Sheehan, February 24th, I'm coming to Spring, Texas. Take your vitamins and pray to the good Lord because the devil's coming, boy.
Nice, bro. Let's do it, brother. Let's go. Shoot,
yeah, I got a rematch with Ryan. He's still after my title. We're gonna see. I've done nothing but get bigger and better since the last time I fought you, and I'm gonna do it every time you call me out. All right. We got an exciting card coming out. My brother's been doing a fantastic job.
Heck yeah, brother.
I don't know how the heck I ever did the matchmaking and setting it up and wrestle. You know, it's almost a deservance. I don't like for him to wrestle when he has to set up the cage.
Right.
It's almost a deservance to our opponent, and it's a deservance to us because they're not getting 100%. They're not getting our A game, and that's just unfair. But back to business at hand, the card. We'll start from the bottom up, opening up with some natives, bro. Tim Lashley, he's a Texas veteran, Texas MMA veteran. We got John Cave. He's also a veteran. Both of them are TCWC veterans. John Cave is a CSC champ. Combat sports coverage. Shout out to Tom Galdinzi out there, my brother.
Yes, brother.
Scotty Thornton. He's on our team, Texas Catch Club team, versus Mike Bannock out of Village of Wolves. Both of those, that's gonna be a barn burner. I was actually sad about putting them so early on the card. It's gonna be such a good match, but they're all such great. That's the one, now my brother's having to deal with that. I know I told you before, Mario. That's my conundrum, man. It's like every match is so good. It's like all these guys deserve to be the main event.
Oh, yeah,
you know?
that's when it gets tough, man, because you got to make that call. But
I got a debuter. I'm so excited. I'm excited about this guy, Eric T. Alexander.
okay.
He's fighting out of Austin. He's got a brother, Ross Alexander. He's gonna be doing our MCing. But I'm excited for both of those guys. I'm gonna give you a little secret. I'm on my Paul Ellering right now, okay? I'm looking for more talent. I'm looking for people that I can manage. I'm looking for people I can turn into monsters, all right? And I'll turn a real badass into a real wrestler. You know that. We got Cody Brown we got two more debuters. Cody Brown versus Mark Sanchez. Mark Sanchez is another one of our teammates out of the Texas Catch Club. To be decided versus one of our veterans, Louis Sims, man, the heart of a lion, bro. Yeah. He does not turn down a match, man. I love that guy. Ryan Brisbane, that's going to be another barn burner right there. Ryan Brisbane spanked the pants off of, and sorry to say this, Jeff, he was putting the freaking everything but the kitchen sink to Jeff Isaacson at TCWC 11.
Yeah.
It's funny. Even Jeff says in the interview, I think I won because Ryan wore himself out kicking my ass. But it's gonna be a barn burner. We got Ryan Brisbane versus Kevin Klingsheim. Kevin Klingsheim, also another one of our teammates and former 170-pound champion, TCWC champion,
who also has an MMA fight coming up on the next Tapper Scrap.
He's got a fight coming up on Tapper Scrap. That's one of my managed fighters. That's one of our managed fighters.
Nice,
good luck to Kevin Klingsheim. Lost Stack and Kyle Cahill 2. That's gonna be a barn burner, bro.
Two TCWC veterans that are on fire with wins. So
they're both on fire. Low Stack, one of my blue belts. Zach Shoemaker, also a TCWC veteran,
and
versus
Houston native. So this is gonna be a big one.
That's gonna be a good one. Home team, Zach Shoemaker versus Ron Cortez, out of True Jiu-Jitsu. Ron, one of my former teammates and sparring partners. Ron's a beast, man. Shaka Judah, also one of my teammates and our TCWC cage side correspondent, versus Eric Ham out of the B team. That's going to be a barn burner right there. That's going to be real good. Our women's division for the night, Valkyrie, I don't know if we can get my sweater. Valkyrie Catch Wrestling.
Yes,
women's only catch wrestling, the only women's only catch wrestling league in the nation, possibly the world.
Possibly the world.
Okay, to be decided versus our barn wrestling champion, Lori Griffin. Lori is an animal. She's got so much heart, man. It's tough to get her to the mat. I've seen some practitioners have a tough time with her. Lori's great. She takes all comers, just like the old school carnival catch wrestler. She'll fight anybody.
She will not tap, man.
She's from Rockdale, Texas. She's tough as nails, man. Carrying on, we got To Be Decided versus Kyra Jimma. She's one of my students out of the Texas camp, and she's also one of Travis Took's students. She's also a native, Houston native. So we got a hometown girl on the card. We got a grudge match going on. Tiana Ward, VCWC veteran, versus Sophia Allen, the young starlet. Look out for Sophia Allen. She's a starlet in the game. She's a rocket.
She is like a man, straight out of a cannon. Fireball straight out of a cannon.
Tiana Ward versus Sophia Allen. We got a grudge match going on there. That's gonna be great. Both of those fireballs. They're fireballs. Both of those fireballs are TCWC and VCW veterans. Oh man, speaking of fireballs and badasses, Tristan Caballero, his TCWC
San Antonio
debut against another debuter, but another badass, peak fighting badass, Adarius Diamond. So I wouldn't even blink for this match. Get your popcorn, get your your adult beverage. This is gonna be a good one.
I know Darius is coming with some fire. He had some things hold him up at the end of last year, and he's not gonna let nothing hold him back this year.
The whole entire main card, I'd say, get your popcorn, man. Get comfortable.
We're gonna have to have an intermission before so they can get their seats. And
oh yeah, definitely, man.
Oh, we're definitely gonna be taking some breathers, man. We got Joshua Leonard, black belt out of Narvaez BJJ. Recently got his black belt. Congratulations, Joshua. Versus another fireball, Houston native, another hometown boy, Moises Romero. The kid is part ape, part dog, dude.
They call him Mr. Manhattan.
I call him the dog of war, bro. He's a monster. Mr. Manhattan. That's gonna be a barn burner. One FC. Speaking of one FC veteran.
And TCWC veteran.
James Nakashima versus our TCWC MVP, Jake Christensen. Jake Christensen has fought for me more than anybody on the planet, brother. That man takes all comers. He'll fight anybody. He's also a U.S. MMA world champion. He's part of that team with Cody Hofstetter and some of my other champions out there. Christian Ammons.
He's definitely going to be first ballot.
Andrew Carvajal
for that.
I think he's gonna be a first ballot Hall of Famer for TCWC. That's a good point, brother.
Yeah.
With Jeff Isaacson, that'd be a good prospect also.
Yes.
So yeah, Josh, James Nakashima, one FC veteran, Jake Christensen, one take Jake. That's gonna be going. The rematch. This match was fire at TCWC 11. I watch it over and over. You got Moises Oropesa out of 10P ATX, one of my favorites, versus another hometown boy, Gregory Mendoza out of New Haven. He's out of
Haven.
Haven.
Houston. He's a Houston native.
Houston native. Also, some of the proteges from my professor, Eddie Avalar, which is cool because they'll be kind of fighting at home. It'll be a homecoming for him.
Yeah.
Then on to the co-main event. My arch nemesis, Ryan Sheehan, man, another hometown boy. I'm gonna spank him. I'm gonna get paid to twist him up again, right? Versus the wrist lock king of the South, baby, Bubba Flores. It's Bubba time.
Not many champions will go to another man's house to give him go for his belt. So
I'm gonna go to his house. I'm gonna rearrange his furniture. I'm gonna make a sandwich. I'm gonna critique his bread.
We're gonna have some tea.
I'm gonna critique his yard.
We're gonna have some tea afterwards.
I'm gonna wipe off on his drapes.
Let me ask you: Are you gonna knock on his door first, or are you just coming in, man?
I think we just walk right in, bro.
There you go.
Maybe like a patio door, like through the backyard, bro. You know, or they might get home. I'm already on the couch. Who knows, bro?
There you go. Should make yourself at home, bro. No, why not?
Yeah, man. It's Daddy's house. It might be your town, but it's my cage, Ryan. It's my cage, Ryan. All right, on to our prospective main event.
Sure.
It's still pending. I hope these guys don't get mad at me. Nanzo Abede out of Haven Jiu-Jitsu. He wants a rematch. He's calling out the silverback. He wants the heavyweight title. So hopefully we can get them to meet some kind of agreement with my brother, and they can get some kind of negotiations finalized. And I think that would be a dynamite match. They were just at Sub Hunter. I didn't get to make it that night. My brother was there. Said it was a good match. They're both contenders. They're both at the top of their game. One of them called out the other. We like to deliver.
Yeah.
That's it, man. H-Town. That's it for H-Town Slam Down. Oh, I do have a mention. What's that other match that we don't have on the card yet?
We have Humberto Rodriguez versus Joshua Martinez. It's two debuters for TCWC. Should be some fireworks, man. They're both putting in the work right now.
Nice, man.
I also want to plug. I will be at January 27th. I will be color commentating for your combat sports coverage and your Mo Kassad and your Tapper Scrap. They're doing a collaboration out in George West, Texas, January 27th. The card is absolutely stacked.
Yo,
I have
beautiful card.
This is my first time being a commentator where there's so much information because all of these athletes on the card are so colorful, where they come from, who their coaches, and all that stuff.
True,
and I'm hoping to deliver. I'm hoping to, if you've heard me commentate on TCWC, I'm hoping to bring that same colorfulness and that same illustration of the
energy,
to Tapper Scrap and to combat sports coverage. I will be color commentating both portions of the night, the grappling and the MMA. Nice. We're still kind of trying to scouring for an analyst and another commentator. We like to have people that are authorities in the game. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure, man. Definitely.
In the game, not honorary.
Another thing, guys, I got slam cards. These are some of the old editions. I got the 2024 volume coming out. There is a volume for every show. So if you're athlete, let's see who I got here. Oh, that's a luminary in the game, Johnny Buck. The cat. That's our absolute champ right there. Absolute champ right there. That man right there. Who do I got here? Oh, former 170 champ. Kevin Klingsheim, the Cowboy. All right, who do I got here? I got Amador Barraza from the War Room. That's my brother right there, man. He was with me from day one, man. I got all these cards, man. If your athlete is on the card will be released exclusively at the TCWC event. I got Jeff Isaacson right here. Yeah, I'll trade you one Isaacson. Wait a minute, I might have some doubles here. I'll give you 4 Jeff Isaacsons and a catch wrestling veteran, Josh Hightower, for one Bubba Flores.
Yeah,
for one Bubba Flores. All right, but no, exclusively at TCWC events, TCWC Slam cards. If oh look, there's our voice of the cage, Ryan Palm. If somebody's in our league and they're on the show, they will be on a card. Okay, so the only way you can get the card is come to the event. All right, and have your favorite grappler sign your card. Let's see who I'm gonna draw. Boom, Ricky Trevino, the Tempe Planet ATX San Antonio native.
Yeah.
You owe me an autograph, sir. You owe me an autograph.
Damn, man.
Right. So yeah, the next volume's coming out. Come see us, man. That's gonna be. I'll be. If you want to come see me and the Flow Bros, I'll be commentating January 27th, and then come see us.
Live Oak County Coliseum.
Live Oak County Coliseum, and then come see us. We're gonna wrestle it up because all we do down here in Texas is wrestle and talk a little bit of shit.
Yeah, just a little bit, man.
So yeah, man, come see us.
No, for sure, bro. And let me ask you real quick, man, as far as the rules, because I know you guys have rules meetings out there, but one of the ones that I guess at the beginning people were having problems or issues with was the fact that if their back is pinned on the floor, on the mat, that they get counted out, right?
Well, here's what we've done. We try to bend the format just enough to make it grappler friendly,
right? Without
not calling it catch wrestling anymore. All right. Now, you cannot be pinned in TCWC from an active guard. Okay. Right. So if I have my opponent in my guard, I cannot be actively pinned.
Right.
Nor can you pin yourself.
You can't pin yourself. They have to pass your guard and pin you from side control.
Nice.
Pin you from north-south. Pin you with the cradle. Maybe get some real wrestling involved. Cradle to a finisher. You know,
and we do 5 seconds around here, so there ain't no question. If you couldn't get out of a pin for 5 seconds, you might as well consider yourself a dead man.
We got a lot of controversy about the rule set. You can pull guard, all right. You just cannot butt scoop. Okay,
you must be connected.
If I have some sort of connection, a collar tie, an underhook, wrist control. An ankle, something. I got him. I have my opponent somehow. I could sit down if need be.
Nice.
Okay. What's frowned upon is sitting down and scooting over to your opponent. No.
Your opponent.
I want an active wrestle. I want an active takedown.
Yeah.
The other thing that some of our practitioners that don't like our format don't understand is the stall.
Yeah.
If you can't make that boy quit in 30 to 40 seconds, think freestyle sambo, think freestyle wrestling. Yeah. We want action, stand them back up. We want the dump and we want the kill.
Nice, man. Nice.
And for the record, we got athletes that want to blame me because they lost, or we got athletes that want to get upset because they got their ass slammed off. What was due diligent was thank you for the opportunity.
There you go, man.
That's what was due diligent. And don't let me catch you disrespecting any of these promoters out here that are facilitating a place for you to shine. And then you turn around and you blame the promoter because you lost in the ring.
Yeah.
Or because you didn't like something he said on the commentary. He's facilitating the shit. He's paying for the stuff. He can say whatever he wants on that microphone.
There you go, man. You heard it from the man. True words, brother.
But yeah, man, come check us out, guys.
Yes, sir. And real quick, man, I was going to post this up because, of course, it's just the as far as the location where it's going to be at. Of course, this is going to be on the 24th. And
February.
For those that haven't been out there, it is in the Houston area, right?
Yes, sir.
Spring, Texas. Yes, sir. Houston area.
Nice.
We got Houston against Texas.
It's about 20 minutes from downtown Houston.
We got some Austin fighters coming out. We got some San Antonio fighters coming out. DFW area fighters. I think we got somebody.
Oklahoma fighters.
El Paso.
Nice, brother.
H-Town, we're coming for you, baby. And Ryan, of course, you better rally your team, boys. You better rally your team.
And let me ask you, man, because on the women's aspect, I mean, of course, you guys have been combining both women and men on the same card.
Yeah, we eventually we're gonna separate again.
Right.
The ladies deserve their own platform. They deserve their ladies only league.
They stole the show at number 11. The VCW stole the show.
Oh, they stole the show for sure. They stole the show for sure. We've only just consolidated for the fact that the inception of VCW didn't launch as strong as we wanted it.
Right.
But once it catches up some steam and gets some traction again, the ladies are going to have which it will. Nice. The ladies. And that's another thing too, man. I'm not trying to turn. Back in the day, here we go. I'm going to get on one of my smart mark rants. Back in the day, the Road Warriors weren't selling the no sell. You know, they were getting bumped. They wasn't phasing them.
Yeah.
All right. So you had to take a real badass and teach him how to do some technical wrestling. With that said, I'm not trying to take jiu-jitsu. I'm not trying to take any sports jiu-jitsu practitioners that can't handle getting their neck cranked or can't handle starting from standing or don't have any wrestling skills or don't have anything that I'm asking for. I'm not trying to recruit sports jiu-jitsu practitioners because my jiu-jitsu class comes from 100 and my catch wrestling class is 3 or 4. Yeah. All right. I'm looking for the real hardcore badasses is who I'm looking for. I'm looking for 3 out of 100 bad mother effers. Okay. Yeah. I'm not trying to turn jiu-jitsu practitioners into catch wrestlers. I'm trying to put the spotlight on catch wrestlers. There's so much jiu-jitsu out here. It's so niche. It's coming out of my ears. Jiu-jitsu is apples to apples. TCWC is oranges, baby.
There you go, man.
The catch wrestling promotion.
No, you see, and one of the things too, man, because I knew from the beginning, I mean, it's something that was different. The fact that you guys were the originators and are the originators, man, as far when it comes to catch wrestling here in Texas. I mean, of course, I kind of figured other ground events. I mean, they all have their own rules. You know, every league when it comes to jiu-jitsu has their own little foundation. But it was different, man. And so I was kind of curious myself what kind of athletes you guys would get. But you've gotten everything from wrestling to jiu-jitsu, gi, no gi. I mean, what's been some of the styles that have made or been in the Texas Catch Wrestling Coalition, man?
Oh man, we've had every style. I can also point out that we have the most headliners. You know, we've got Bellator veterans, we got UFC veterans, we got ONE FC veterans. I think we have the most active headliners on our roster. But as far as disciplines, we've had it all. We've had I myself, I'm a Sambist. We've had other Sambists. Garrett Nelson, our league official, is also a Sambo nationalist.
Yeah.
Judo.
We got judokas. Nina, she's an Olympic judoka. She hasn't performed for us, but she's on our roster. We got people from all over. MMA fight. I got MMA fighters out the years, man. MMA fighters, judokas.
Number one catch wrestlers.
I'm hoping that, like I said, I was on my Paul Ellering right now. I'm trying to get Warren Smith. He's an Olympic level Greco wrestler.
Yeah.
I've just hired him as one of our officials. I'm gonna get him to wrestle for us.
There you go,
man. Any facet of wrestling, if you could take any facet of wrestling and maybe just drill some catch wrestling, touch base with me. I'll point you in the way. I'll point you in the right direction. I know plenty of catch wrestlers. I know the top guys that are spreading the gospel. If you want to come see me in Austin, Texas, you want to call me the Jose Lothario of catch wrestling, I'll build a Shawn Michaels.
We even have
there you go, man.
Come see me. I'll make you a catch wrestler. The Flow Bros will make you a catch wrestler.
Nice.
Don't be detoured and don't be scared. I'm not trying to turn any of the other disciplines away.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I would much rather find the 3% out of how many thousand are out there that are really gonna try to wrestle for it. You know what I mean?
No, for sure, man. And I'm sure the fans, I mean, of course, you guys have been building a fan base. I mean, every event gets bigger and bigger. When you guys first started this, of course, like I said, I mean, one of the things I enjoyed about it was that it was different. The platform changed when they came to the butt scoot. I'm not a fan of that. So it just made sense, let's get those takedowns, let's get those throws, and those pins. I mean, for those that can land those submissions, man, let's go. But I've been there, KSI, bro, and it's some great stuff, man.
I know recently everybody's hyped with the pro wrestling and with the Iron Claw coming out and all that stuff. Before Fritz Von Erich took over the Sportatorium from Ed McLemore.
Yeah.
Ed McLemore was doing real no-holds-barred shoots. They were doing best 2 out of 3, pins and submissions, just like we're doing. Nice. This is nothing new. The format is nothing new.
Yeah.
My brother, my brother, myself, and my pops, Mike Rosales, the real godfather of catch wrestling, we just put it in a cage.
Yeah.
That's all we did.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Ed McLemore. I know everybody's excited about the Von Erich's Iron Claw movie, but man, if you a little bit of history, Ed McLemore was doing real catch can wrestling in the Sportatorium. Fritz Von Erich was wrestling for him, and Fritz Von Erich was doing his taxes, was doing his paperwork, bro.
Oh, damn.
And when Ed McLemore passed away, Fritz took over. Here we go, man. We got pro wrestling, the inception of pro wrestling, part of the inception. So just a little bit of history, man.
No, I'm glad to have heard it, man. I mean, I grew up watching, the Von Erichs, man, like a lot of people, World Class Championship Wrestling, but the before show, I didn't know. So I'm glad to know, man. I mean, of course, they have their roots. Fritz did what he wanted to with his promotion when it came to pro wrestling. So that was a different story. But the catch wrestling, man, I mean, I've been a fan of it. We've talked about how when I first started, we were doing jiu-jitsu with the gi top. We'd be in shorts like Sombo. Like, I mean, we were doing, catch wrestling, man, from hooks to cranks to all that good stuff. And it works, man. So it's the real deal, man.
The violent art is alive and well in Texas.
That's right. Catch can wrestling is alive and well in the great state of Texas, ladies and gentlemen. Check us out, www.txcatchco.com. We're also on Instagram. We don't have a TikTok quite yet. We're on a few different platforms. We also started catchjunkie.com. My brother and I are going to be publishing. We like to keep the art alive, man. So we're going to be publishing different instructional videos from different luminaries and veterans in the game.
Nice.
36 different countries.
It's a good point. We're TCWC pay-per-view is now in 36 different countries.
Damn, nice, bro.
You can hit the link for the pay-per-view, and your paywall comes up from whatever country you're in.
Nice,
Austria, China, Australia, Mexico, Brazil. We are global, brother. We're global. Dude. There's no more excuses. There's no more, hey, man, whenever you fight local, I'll come watch you. Dude, I don't care what country you in, you can buy the pay-per-view. So don't tell me you can't support one of my wrestlers.
There you go, man.
All right.
You see, man, and let me ask you, because, of course, being in so many different countries, man, I mean, in due time, are you guys going to be having different commentators as far as different languages, maybe, perhaps?
Man, I'd love to do that, man. I would love to do a TCWC Global right now. As soon as we finish taking over Texas, per se,
there you go.
we'll delve into that, man. I still want to get you to come on and sit Kate side with me, brother.
No, hey, man, I'm gonna and I'm gonna post a flyer up real quick, man, because of course you're gonna be there doing color commentary. It is gonna be for the Tapper Scrap event. I hope to be there, man. I know you're gonna be there K side. So if I get an opportunity, I'll definitely sit by you and, fall off your smoke, dude. I mean, you're definitely full of energy. So I know you're going to blow the roof off when it comes to commentating, man. So it'd be a privilege to be able to sit close to you and if anything, bro. But looking forward to it.
I'm honored, bro. I'm honored to work for Peter Morales. He's doing brilliant things over at Tapper Scrap. I really love his passion for the game. He called me stern the other day, and by God, that's a compliment, man.
Yeah.
I just like to protect the guys that really protect the scene, that really try to put the fighters first. You know, they had he had Alexa Delgadillo on his card with her opponent, and I think there was a weight issue or some kind of discrepancy with the state, and you know the TDLR and the boxing commission can be kind of strict. So instead of just scratching they had to scratch the card for the night, but him and Eric from Fury, they came together as good promoters should.
Yeah.
And they still put the card on a few weeks later on the Fury fight. No training was wasted, and these young ladies still got to shine. If you ask me, that's fine promoting. That's putting the fighters first, and that's the kind of stuff that I aspire to do. My hat is off to you, Eric Garcia and Peter Morales. I'm just honored to be part of that team, man. I'll have my brother with me, cage side. I don't know who's going to be co-commentating with me quite yet. I'll let you know. Nice. It's going to be exciting, bro. I can't wait to see you either, Mario.
For sure, man. Of course, don't hang up yet, gentlemen. Everybody out there, of course, once again, the Flow Bros, live and in charge. It's the Spider once again, the Fight Card Podcast. Until next time, follow up.
Ciao.